and welcome back, everyone. It's time for one of my personal favorite games, Diddy Kong Racing All Trophy Race, run by the wonderful Angie.
Thank you very much. Alright, so I'll give the countdown and I guess we'll start the timer then. It's 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay!
So yeah, basically what we do for all trophy races is we go to the time trials menu, and as long as you unlock the trophies, then you're able to do the races like in that menu itself. You can do it in whatever order you'd like, as long as you complete all of the trophy races.
TT, because TT is the fastest character in all vehicles, and he's the clock, so he's the best. You unlock him after you complete all the races plus all of his time trials. So
yeah.
It's quite a intense feat trying to unlock him, but once you do it, it's definitely worth it.
Oh yes, it is. So yeah, what you'll be seeing when we collect the bananas, it's like in Mario Kart, the coins that you collect raise your top speed, so we get the bananas to raise ours in this game. The max you can get, or that helps, are 10.
I see a lot of people sad that we're not doing Pipsy, but...
Oh, here we go! Sorry, Pipsy is garbage.
For speedrun purposes, at least, she is garbage, but...
Yes, definitely. She's an adorable character, but not for the speedrun. So yeah, some of the boosts in this game, or all of them, especially with the blue balloons, when you see it turn, whoopsies, the little bonk there, when you see the gas behind TT turn green, or any of the characters, the way you get that is by letting go of the speed button, so A, and then just using the boost or the blue balloon. Oh, we already finished that. I didn't realize I was on the last lap. So next is Darkened Caverns, and you might hear a lot of painful noises from TT, depending on how much I actually bonk. Like there, I didn't hold that drift long enough.
Oh yeah, right at yeah. If you don't hold the drift, you can hit the top of the cavern there.
Yeah. Oof, goodness gracious. I should have practiced Dark Moon as well. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, the different balloons, the green ones are for like mines and oil slicks. And then there's the shield that I currently have, which doesn't really do anything. And then there's another one that's a magnet. But really, we only use the blue balloons for the speedrun. So everything else is pretty much worthless. And another thing is, I keep doing that. If you hear me tapping the A button, in this game, if you tap it versus holding it, you'll actually go faster, but you have to tap it around like 4 to 6 times every second in order for it to actually work. If it's anything more than that, then you're just going the same speed as holding down the A button. Oops, cuteness in the blue balloon suit. Dark Moon is not my place.
Moon does have one of the more favored song tracks as well.
Oh yeah.
Has a great bop, that's for sure.
Right around the last lap is good. And what's really cool about all trophy races is you don't have to worry about doing cutscene skips, which are seen in 100%. And it's every time you finish a track, there's a cutscene of Taj, the elephant. He gives you a balloon for completing it. And as long as you press start, like on the right frame, you can actually quit the race before like the cutscene triggers. But yeah, we won't be seeing that here, which is nice because it's not something you should worry about. And then this is Star City with the scary ramp. Well, it's scary to me.
Yes. The ramp has popped me a few times in my runs, my goodness.
Yeah. There was one run I was doing where there was an oil slick at the top when I finished getting that speed boost. So I spun out of control and like went off the ramp, and I was like, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Oops. It's alright. Hopefully I don't have to bite that oil slick later. Too scared to do it again. Only brave enough to do it once. Sorry, Giz.
I'm sure he'll forgive you this time.
Oops. So yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of drifting too, and if you ever see me drift the opposite way, sometimes when you're on a hill or like you get off of a hill, and you end up drifting, like TT will drift the opposite way, so you have to be a little patient in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Mentioned earlier how you have to complete all the trophy races. You actually don't have to get first, but
right.
It's faster to get first, obviously.
There we go.
All of the races, but we're gonna get first every time because we're TT. So.
And you just overlap everyone because he's broken.
Yes. Yeah. It's a little bit harder in like these later levels to do the overlapping, but you'll see in like the first levels, like in Dino Domain, you're lapping people very, very fast. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you might see a bunch of other runners who are more skilled or have run the game a lot longer than I have. They'll be doing out of bounds, but we won't be doing out of bounds here. Mainly because I haven't learned any of them, but it's pretty interesting. You should look it up. So we're just on cruise control with the plane for now.
No, you have not missed windmill planes yet.
Nope, that's gonna be in Dragon Forest, which we should be doing after this. There's a bonk. Come on, get up there, TT. Alright, let's pick it up a bit. There you go. What even was that? Alright, it's okay. You don't have to understand, as long as it works out somehow, right?
Barrel rolls as an airplane are also advantageous because they help you to pick up speed.
Yes, a lot of speed. She can actually control whether you get the map or the speed meter with the C right button on the controller.
Hovercraft is going to be an interesting time.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple techniques you can do with the hovercraft. Not a lot of people do the tapping method with hovercraft because it's a lot harder.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever we do use the hovercraft, you'll see me kind of move like a snake with TT, and we're holding the R button and like moving left and right diagonally up with the joystick. And that helps us go a little faster, but what Leslie was talking about is known as the patty method, where you're doing that while pressing the A button in a certain rhythm, like you would be like when you're driving the car. And it's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then a way to not lose speed when you're using the hovercraft is by like repressing the A before your speed drops at a certain point. You should pick up these bananas. Oops. Alright.
Bananas are important even for stopwatches. So.
And there's that bell that you can ring on the bridge, and it helps the bridge go up. And you mainly just do that for 100% because the key for the mini game for this area is up there. Ooh, okay. I don't like how those mines were placed. I keep missing that blue balloon again.
The hovercraft was my least favorite. As a kid, I was awful at driving in the hovercraft.
Same.
I'm still awful at it, but you know, at least I can somewhat drive it consistently.
Yeah, you learn a lot when you speedrun, right? It's okay.
Yeah. Oh hey, there's Pipsy in the back.
It's funny because I think Tip Top was dead last and then it was Pipsy.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, in this area it's Smoky Castle where Mr. Dragon lives. But of course in all trophies you don't fight any of the bosses in the area, or race them rather.
It's a shame that we won't get to hear the wonderful voice acting of the bosses, but that's fine.
Alright, who's your favorite boss?
Brisk, because he kind of sounds like he has to poop.
I never thought of it that way.
He's probably my favorite.
Good choice though. Louis the Walrus. Oops. Oh,
Dragon should go through.
Yeah.
Very hard. I have raged with the octopus many a time because of his bubbles.
Yeah, the octopus is a jerk. Like him and the dragon are cheaters because when you race them and it's like get ready and then they just take off and then it says go and then you can go, but they just go without even a warning. It's real great. There we go. Yeah, and this is another area where you can do an out of bounds. Whoops. If I get a blue boost.
I've only ever done the Hot Top Volcano out of bounds, and I did it once, and then I clicked back in, and I was like, well, that was pointless.
Yeah. Once you get the out of bounds, like, you have to follow a certain path, like, on the map. Like, you could turn the mini-map on, and, but if you go up too high, then you just, like, end up clipping back on the map regularly. Dang it. Or it'll tell you like you're going the wrong way, and so you have to like go back to the previous point of where you were on the map and try to get back up there.
Most of the mini games, I know with the Walrus, some people like to use Crunch and like the heavier characters because they're apparently faster on hovercraft. I'm not 100% sure. I've always beaten everything as Conquer because Conquer is the best. He's a pretty top tier character.
Oh yeah, he's very good. Like if you don't have TT or Drumstick, definitely use Conquer for your playthrough.
Yes.
That's what I did. Although I never beat this game when I was little, and it's because I couldn't get past Octo 2.
Same.
He's just such a dirty cheater.
Saw my older sister playing the dragon level. I was like, where is this?
Yeah. Haunted Woods, there we go. This is my favorite track in Smoky Castle, Dragon Forest. Oops. But it's such a short one.
Yeah, I like this one too. I don't think there's a track that I really dislike in this game.
Right.
It's just mostly, I really, really like tracks, so it's like...
Okay there, TT. I don't usually mean to get that booster, but I don't move out of the way quick enough for me to actually avoid it.
Yeah.
There we go.
the day you find out about green boosts is the day that you beat the game more easily.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, like there's the green boost and then like the pink purple boost and the yellow boost and the green boost is definitely what you want to get. And like I said earlier, all you have to do is release the gas pedal before hitting any of the boosts or the balloons using the blue balloons, and you'll be able to get that green boost every time.
Mm. Yes, for speedrunning purposes, TT is, and non-speedrunning purposes, TT is the top tier character, and then it kind of dwindles from there.
Yep.
There's an actual list that someone has created, but anyone in the DKR community would probably be able to find that list for you, though.
Yeah.
Pretty nice bunch. So if you are interested in running the game, I highly, highly suggest doing so, because everyone in the community is super awesome and like helpful and is really supportive. So
They definitely are.
Constantly do like community things in their Discord too, which is really awesome.
Yeah, they usually hold tournaments and stuff like that.
Lowest tier character, I'm pretty sure, is Pipsy. I could be wrong.
Her handling on the hovercraft sucks.
Banjo is actually an A or B tier.
Yeah, he's one of the better characters to use.
Kazooie is actually not in this game. It's just Banjo.
Yep. I think that would have been cute if they put her, put her in his backpack still.
Just see her little face poking out.
Yeah. Oops, didn't drift enough there, that's okay.
So green boosts are the fastest ones?
Yeah, they're the fastest ones. And then it's the pink and then the yellow.
Grab as many green boosts as you want so that you can be at your top speed. That's why Angie's getting the green boosts all the time.
Oops. You need to do that, that's fine.
This game was actually a debut for a few characters, I'm pretty sure, before they had their own.
Their own games and stuff, yeah, or just part of a video game.
Even though this game is called Diddy Kong Racing, this is actually Timber's game because it's Timber Island that they're on.
Oh, right, it is, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it's the timer. But Diddy Kong stole the title. So.
That little jerk. It's okay, he was overshadowed too much in DKC, that's why.
Yeah.
It's alright though, we're gonna use him a bunch in the speedrun coming up.
Hmm.
Ooh, yeah, those giant snowballs that come down, if you hit them, they end up squishing you.
Oh yeah.
Well, of course, that's okay.
We'll eventually have Year of Timber. It'll come. Just like there is Year of Luigi, there will be Year of Timber.
Year of Luigi, it's cute. There we go. Good.
I think the one reason I wanted to speedrun this game and why I picked it up was solely because of the music.
Oh yeah, it's got really good music. Oopsies. David Wise, the genius. Nope. Alright, well. Yeah, if you're ever going too fast, you can just like hop over stuff real easily like that, so easier to miss some boosts that aren't really intentional to miss.
That. And you can also just fly over everything.
Oh yeah. Just like that. Oh god, alright. That mine! There's too many mines everywhere.
I don't know if I would prefer a mine over a bubble.
Yeah, definitely the mine, because at least you only lose like 2 bananas versus like hitting the bubble, you're trapped there for like, what, 2 or 3 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, because you float up in the air.
Yeah, until the bubble pops. Move it or lose it, thank you. Whoops, I didn't mean to go in the water there. That would've been a nice finish.
So the difference between DKR and Mario Kart is Mario Kart has CCs, whereas Diddy Kong Racing doesn't. Like, you can't, like, choose a speed to be.
And there's no rubber banding in this game either.
No. So that's why you can lap people really easily in this one.
Alright, now we're in Sherbert Island, and we're gonna be using the hovercraft for this, and then the next, what? Yeah, I think there's like one more stage too, so it's not too much, but...
We're halfway done.
Yeah. Pretty much.
TR is a great category to run, and it's also good for practice for 100% and any percent, because you basically just go in and do. So that's kind of why I like it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not as long as 100% is.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine. Yeah, there's some spots like grabbing that blue balloon. You want to tap B before you hit the booster, and that way TT will turn and actually get the balloon as soon as he exits it.
Oh, and this is the Japanese game.
Yeah, this is the Japanese version.
Which obviously text is shorter, and then it's telling me like you can do some of the out of bounds in some of the English carts, but it has to be like certain English carts.
Yeah, it has to be a certain version, I think, right?
Yeah. I luckily have that version.
Nice.
I can do, like, I think I can do 2 of the out of bounds clips. I don't know if I can do the one that's in the Dragon Airway.
Okay.
I'm not 100% of that, but I do know that Japanese is the way to go if you're gonna pick up 100% and any percent and stuff like that.
Oh, definitely for any percent, yeah, because that's all, like, out of bounds and some weird, freaky tricks. Alright, beautiful.
Island.
Makes an obscure game more desirable to speedrun. Everyone does a speedrun for a different reason. Like, some people do it because it was their favorite childhood game. Some people do it because it's considered a quote-unquote easy to learn game. The obscure ones is more usually not as many people run it. There's just more opportunity to be the number 1 in that game, I guess, but I don't know if that would be like the defining factor of people choosing that game.
Yeah, it's definitely all about the preference. Like, what do you feel like doing?
Exactly. What makes the game interesting is different for different speedrunners.
Yep.
I like to pick up games where there's like a bigger community because like then I can ask more questions.
Oh right. Yeah, that's pretty important versus like a game where it's like there's only 2 active runners and then like they're not on Twitch as often still. It's like, oh man, what do I do?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. This is probably one of my favorite tracks. A lot of the more skilled runners hate this track because it's actually pretty annoying and a little difficult. But I like it for that speed boost right there. Oops. No, I missed the blue balloon again. That's alright. Move, Banjo. You too, Drumstick. So sometimes you'll see me like hold the drift or just drifting in period, and it's because drifting does speed it up to speed your little cart.
Yeah, bananas do affect your speed. 10 bananas gives you speed. Anything above that doesn't do anything.
Alright, I agreed with you about not liking, I guess, any of the tracks, but I remember that Ancient Lake exists. So I think this is my least favorite one.
Yeah. A lot of the Dino World ones, I'm like, eh.
Yeah. So this and Jungle Falls are my weak points. Always miss one blue balloon. Sometimes 2. I'm just like, I hate this game.
Hey, look, there's everyone.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, that's when you start overlapping.
Yeah, Drumstick, you have to run over a frog that has a red, like, rooster thing on its head.
Yeah, you'll hear him cluck instead of ribbit.
So essentially, you kill a frog in order to release a rooster. Logic.
That's beautiful logic.
I think this one is my least favorite because of the power-up to go up that bridge. I always miss it or, like, do it wrong, and then I hit a corner going into the cave.
Oh, geez, yeah.
I don't know what the red rooster thing is called.
Oops, alright. I got distracted.
It's called a comb.
Oh my god, alright.
TT has the best stats overall. Best handling, best acceleration, and best top speed.
Excuse me, Timber. Sorry. Oh, I got both of them. Ah, alright. Oh, we're gonna be coming up on time soon. It's gonna be the track after this.
Here I thought the most was good. It's okay, we all make mistakes in life. Yes. I didn't know that Tucci was a playable character in this game. You do have to unlock him, but
Yeah. It's like what Leslie said, it's unlocking all of the tracks, beating him in all of the time trials.
not just once, but twice.
Yeah, you gotta beat him twice. There we go, I forgot that.
No, I remember doing it once, and then I was like, yes, why didn't it happen? And he was like, you gotta do it again.
Oh, yeah. Gotta do it again. Dang it, Diddy.
Because the first time you do a time trial, it's just you, and then the second time you do it, you're racing him.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Yep, it's his ghost that you have to beat.
Time flies when you're having fun. That is correct. That's why we play as the clock.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, if there was a pun, I'm happy that it had to be during DKR, because I don't hear many for this game.
Yeah, his times versus the rest of the characters is insane. I think I had to whip out Drumstick for the airplane ones, because Conquer just wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah. Alright, time's coming up soon. And time.
Ew.
Wow, that went a lot more smoothly than I thought it would.
30:57, nice.
Alright, hey, not bad. I'm actually, I think maybe 30 seconds off my PB or something, so it's not too bad. Well, yeah, that does it for Diddy Kong Racing all trophies. Like I said, all you have to do is complete all the trophies. It doesn't matter which order, as long as all of them are complete. And you do them in the time trial menu of the game. So next up, I'm gonna be doing DKC any %, all stages.